start of our walk on the Manchester Canal, much to my surprise, it is actually used by people. And there I see a longboat going to make the effort. And here's the lady of the manor getting ready to start on the walk. Yes, she's giving us a smile. Oh, down into the underworld. Oh. Yeah, I think you do, to get one through here. Oh, the lady of the manor won't like this. Ooh, as we come out. And there we are.
How many people have done it though?
Safely through. And out into the open air again. It really is incredible to see, at any rate from my point of view, a canal like this with the through absolutely industrial area, but it does remind me of the beginning of the Full Monty. You remember when they was on that raft in a bit of water like this?
Some more nasty buildings.
Yeah, right. And another tunnel with a longboat disappearing into the distance, and the lady of the manor is going to knock her head. I can see that as we make our way through. How exciting! What an adventure in the centre of Manchester. You can hear the water crashing out of the locks. Oh, it's just too fantastic for words. I'll just try and zoom into these characters who are just in front of us. There, look at that. What a phenomenal camera this is. There they go, we'll let them disappear into the distance as the rain comes. Goodbye for the moment. Well, here we are again at another lock. There's a certain tension here as two of these longboats try and get together. They're going to get both into the lock at the same time.
Oh, he's jumped across.
Well, of course he's jumped across. Jan, everybody's not like you, frightened to death of doing anything. There seems to be a certain bit of consternation here. This is big time stuff too together. Oh, well, I shall have to sign off for a moment while they get themselves sorted. Idiot. And there they come, out the other side. Safely made it through when I gave them a little help with pushing the gates. And here comes a very keen walker. He's a running man. Ooh, I think he's got a bad foot. He has got a bad foot. And so we say goodbye to these intrepid sailors of the sea until we meet again. We came out from under this bridge, and there above us is an astonishing edifice to modern architecture and design. My God, look at that. It's the Hilton Hotel. It's totally unbelievable. Who would want to stay in that? Oh, a sharp wind would bring it down. But here we are, back to the locks. There's a certain amount of consternation as to who should come through when. Here now, we've got workers working. What are you going to do? Go up there? Yeah. Might bang your head, whatever you do. Oh, this is obviously a bit of technical stuff. Oh, dearie me. I've no idea what they're doing, but these are obviously the lockmen in action. This is hard to believe, but they look as if they're trying and use the motor of this here salvage boat to push the lock gates, which must be jammed. Incredible. The lady of the manor down here keeping a check on things. I'll leave them to it. We're looking back down the canal on what was obviously the industrial heartland of Manchester. Now, a bit on the dodgy side.
A backwater.
Backwater, I hear the lady of the manor saying over my shoulder. Now we have a strange tower with a chimney on it, heavens knows what it is, and behind it is our old friend the Hilton. But what we're waiting for patiently is a train to come over this bridge here to complete the picture. And it would now appear that the men in the distance have been measuring, there they are, if you can see, oh here we go, have been measuring the depth of the water to tell the coroner how deep it was because a body was found here. That seems a lot of trouble for nothing. There you go. We are now waiting patiently for this train. I'm signing off for the moment. Well, we're now on the other side, as you can see, of the monstrous Hillman Tower, and we come across some lovely architectural heritage, and lo and behold we swing round onto the lock keeper's house. Just look at that. If you can just see that above the door, or just zoom into that, and there we have the lock keeper, the lock keepers. And coming down we can see that we're welcome on British Waterways, of course, to the Southern Pennine Ring Rochdale Canal #1 Duke's Lock. Fantastic. Oh my God, there's more and more of it. Where will it stop? I'll just walk up there and see what's what. It is, of course, pouring with rain on a wet and windy Tuesday. The railway arches.
Museum of Science and Industry over there.
And the lady of the manor is shouting out, there's a museum of industry and the like over there. But I just cannot resist panning round on these superb pillars of this railway. My God, look at these coming down the canal, and I can see some boats in the distance. Oh, what a fantastic piece of industrial construction it is. And in the distance I can see something which is not quite finished. My godfathers, just look at this. This must be a monument to the past and power of Manchester of yesteryear. Well, that brings us to the end of that exciting adventure. What a thrill it was to make our way along the back canals of Manchester, to view it as it used to was. The lady of the manor was very excited by the whole experience. But folks, don't despair. There is more to come.